am interviewing.
Oh! Sorry. My cup just exploded.
What? I was trying to make a dramatic entrance. Hello, everyone. I am now joined by an amazing mum, YouTuber, nomad explorer, done many things. General superstar, superhero, my superhero anyway. Louise, also known as Solo 50 Plus. I don't miss any part of your name. It is just Solo 50 Plus, isn't it?
I can just about. Did you just say something about my name being ridiculous?
I didn't say anything about it being ridiculous. I was like, is that all of it? And it was not. Because it's Solo 50 Plus Expat Portugal.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's sunset time. It's really lovely. In fact, no, the sun's setting over there. I could actually go walk along and show you the scenery as we talk.
Does that lose it? Okay. Oh, the piggies! Oh, hello. Hello, little piggies. Oh, I can't hear though. I can't hear you, Mum. Can Mum hear me? You can't hear me. Why can't you hear me? I can't hear you. No. You're going to go back to the car? Okay. Oh, I can hear you now.
I know why. Bloody hell.
Was you still connected to the car?
Yes.
Oh my God. Paladin said that's a lot of bacon.
That's a lot of what?
A lot of bacon.
So you are looking at a prize pig there. I call him Precious Legs.
Ooh.
Where we were picking olives last week.
Hashtag farm tour.
And we have olive oil.
I'm running out. I might have to bring some back with me.
God, by the time I get to the edge of the land, it will be gone. God, no, I'll have to get back in the dark.
Oh, no. Do you have a torch on you? No.
Hallelujah.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at it. Just that golden hour on the trees and everything.
I know it's not called golden hour for nothing. Right, I'm right at the boundary. I'm going to stand on a rock.
Wow.
Oh!
Okay. Should we get to the interviewing? Oh, wow. It looks so nice, though. I don't know if epicness, exactly, Paladin. Pure epicness. Don't know if I want to. I just want to stare at the sunset. In usual tazziness, I thought of questions and I did not write them down. I was going to. So I'm just going to have to wing it as per usual, which is kind of what I do. So, Mum, Solo 50 Plus.
Yes.
So when like people are interviewing you, or when you're talking to other people for YouTube stuff, what do they call you?
Solo 50 Plus. If they don't call me Louise, then they call me just Solo 50 Plus.
Okay, that was my first question. I'm going to call you Mum.
Yeah, if it's under YouTube context, they just say Solo 50. But no one in the street says, "Hello, Solo 50 Plus. How are you today? Solo 50 Plus. Are you coming out to lunch?"
And then when they're telling you off or being really serious, do they say Solo 50 Plus Expat Portugal?
No.
Okay, so Mum's channel, if you hadn't guessed by the introduction and by us continuously talking about it on YouTube, is called, I should have made a bloody command for this, shouldn't I? It's called Solo 50 Plus Expat Portugal. It's a very long name. But, Mum, how'd you come up with that name?
It's the best, worst name you've ever heard, haven't you? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I literally came up with the name because I'm a bit of a YouTube addict. I watch a lot of YouTube. And when you see people commenting, I find it really useful if their username kind of says something about what the channel is about. So I wanted my username to be searchable, and if I was chatting in comments, I wanted it to be obvious to anybody that saw the name what my channel was about. And I think I definitely achieved that with that long name. And I saw some other YouTube channels like with ridiculously long names that were practically a sentence. And although they were ridiculous, they clearly described exactly what the channel was about. And that's what I wanted.
And it does. Clearly. Because it does, yeah. So, your channel, do you want to tell us a bit about what it is in your own words and why you started it?
Well, okay. It's kind of like it wasn't really thought through. To be perfectly honest, I actually started the channel because I wanted to sort of vlog and keep a record of what was happening myself. But I particularly made it into a YouTube channel is because I just wanted to get used to speaking on camera and comfortable in front of the camera for another project. So that was kind of like the initial thought. I also wanted to use it a bit because I don't use Facebook as a social media type thing, which has been very successful as well. But then as I started the channel and realised that people, oh my God, people actually watching, I thought I'd get about 5 views, per video, not thousands. So as people started watching, and I realised how kind of not important, but just how much people valued it and it was helping them. And because of the age thing and the solo thing, a lot of people found it quite inspirational. So I almost felt a duty to sort of like keep going with it.
You started your YouTube channel just over a year ago now.
I know, I can't believe it.
And you have, I'm looking at your subscriber count right now. You have 1.84k subscribers. From your perspective,
I have my I know exactly why it's successful.
Yeah.
So, firstly, the niche is, everybody and his dog would like to move to Portugal at the moment. Anything to do with Portugal, moving abroad, moving to Portugal particularly, that's very popular. Another thing which is the type of thing that people look for on the internet is kind of starting a new life, going to a new country. That's very popular. Being over 50 or later in years and wanting to make a change, people seek out advice and information and others that have done that. So and to niche down even more, solo female and going to Portugal is just a very popular. Solo and female are very big keywords. It's just such a popular niche, really. And you might think the more you niche down, the less people you attract, but you attract more of the right people. Also, my very first video got picked up by another YouTuber who just mentioned me on her channel. So I just put, I didn't have my channel long, and one day my phone's pinging off all these subscribers. I'm thinking, what's happened? So the algorithm obviously thought, well, this brand new channel, people like it. So it's like a snowball effect. You know, the algorithm loves that popularity right at the beginning. So it was just a snowball effect. I was just very lucky. So all the combination of all those things.
Yeah. And then obviously in the name you chose, I just think this was genius.
Yeah, they're
I'm
all
gonna keep.
keywords. They're all
Yeah,
keyword. Yeah.
your name is basically just SEO in a
Yeah.
box.
Yeah. And can I just tell you something? I actually hate the term expat. I won't go into the politics of it and the details. However, I had to use that because that's how the kind of people I want to connect with and attract, which is English speaking people living in Portugal, use that term. So I had no choice. Yeah.
Okay, so why Portugal?
Oh God, what time is it? How long have you got? Right. How far do I go back? As you know, because you was with me, born and bred in London, but I'm not a city person. You know, I'm a London person through and through, but I'm not a city person. I spend all my time trying to get out of London. We moved to Wales, didn't we, Taz?
We moved to Wales, yeah, we did.
Had to move back to London because my mum was terminally ill and came back for that. After she died, I thought, all right, go back to Wales now. And then I thought, actually, I don't need to go back to Wales. I can go anywhere. So then it was decide where to go. Do I just throw a pin on a map of the world? But anyway, long story short, just thinking about it, talking about it, the word Portugal just kept coming up. We've been all over Europe, haven't we? Like every year we go to Spain, Greece, you know, France, Germany. We've driven around Europe. We've been everywhere except for Portugal as the only European, not the only, but one of the few countries I haven't been to. Never quite got round to getting there. But anyway, it just kept coming up. So I thought Portugal it is. Simple as that.
And then
Because Portugal suits, I'm a very outdoor person. So for an outdoor lifestyle, a more simple life and a more sort of back to nature, more in tune with the land kind of life, you can find that in Portugal. And obviously, not obviously the sunshine, but yeah, the sunshine as
also
well.
The sunshine.
Yeah. just a small detail.
And the lovely sunsets. I can't even.
So many sunsets. Can I just say, honestly, you know, when you've got a Mac or other computers are available, you have these automatic screensavers, don't you? A desktop screensaver, and there are always these beautiful mountain scenes. I see scenes like that all day, every day. The amount of times I'm just out walking a dog and I think, that is a MacBook screensaver scene right there, and I'm walking in it. Oh, I see so many sunsets. I'm forever driving over mountains and seeing beautiful sunsets all the time. You know, they say you should I saw in a book, I bought a little book of happiness or something the other day, and it said make sure you see a lovely sunset and a sunrise once a year. And I thought, once a year? More than that for mental health, but I see them. Oh, they're 10 a penny here, 10 a penny.
How you started your YouTube channel, why we think it's so good. We've covered your name. We've covered why Portugal. So let's talk about what you're currently doing in Portugal, where you're living, because I think that's an interesting question. It's not so much of a where, it's more of a how.
Oh, dear.
So yeah, what are you currently doing in Portugal? What does a day in the life of a 50 solo 50 plus look like?
Where do I start? I don't know. As you can, I'm always tired, look, because I just can't even keep up with myself. Well, I did rent accommodation like any normal person would. When I came to Portugal, obviously I'd never been before and I wasn't sure where I wanted to live, but I did have an idea. I did have a region, but it all kind of went out the window when I got here. It's just so amazing. It's just like, a big box of chocolates and you've got to pick one, and I can't pick one. So in order to sort of explore areas, I thought, I'll do house sitting because I've house sat before. Excuse me, sorry, because I do house sitting. And so I thought, I know, I'll do house sitting so I can try out different areas, stay in places you'd never think of staying because you'd never heard of it, but that's where the house sit is. So because I was sort of off house sitting so much, I thought, I don't know why I'm paying all this money in rent every month. I'm never here. So I gave in my notice to my landlady. She kindly let me keep stuff in her loft, and I packed everything in the car. So I basically live on the road going from house sit to house sit. That's how I've been living. Oh, the house that I'm at the moment. So the owners came back early because of COVID stuff. They just said, we're just going to get back home. But I'm not actually in the house. I'm in the apartment next to the house. So they came back, but the dog has stayed in the apartment with me. It's like, go, you can go home now. Your owner's back. But no, the owner just was like, she wants to stay with you. And yeah, so my point is I like them and I think they like me as well. We like each other.
I think they do. There's so many images of like dogs that we've looked after that when their owners bring them and they just come running in, and then like their owners are like, bye, and the dog's just gone, just ignoring them.
Yeah. I'm with Louise now.
Yeah. It's like, you chose to leave me here. I'm going to enjoy it.
And do you know what? Some owners do actually get really upset by that.
You're the cool, fun aunt, but for animals.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. It's just a little bit like when a kid of divorced parents goes to the parent that doesn't have them all the time. And obviously they do really fun things. And then that kid thinks, that parent's really fun. But it wouldn't be like that if they live there day to day. So it's the same thing with the pets. I think, I've got a dog. We can go on loads of walks because I love walking. So I love doing it with a dog. And they just think, Louise loves the park as well. That's like this dog. As soon as it sees me putting on my shoes, it thinks that my only purpose on this earth is to take it for a walk because that's all it knows me for. So, yeah.
Do you know what I have to mention? Because you said about like where to live in Portugal being like, how can you choose one? I say that about games all the time, and people are like, come on, pick a favorite, but it's just
exactly.
Oh God, point out and get it from somewhere.
Yeah. This new thing that's come into my mind. So my friend has this off-grid farm, and I spend a lot of time here helping her. And I just thought, because you can't, there's no Airbnb or anywhere to stay around here. And I just thought, I need a tent to and I could just put up a nice tent, like a sort of army base camp tent, and stay on your land. I can stay a few days, even a week without worrying about needing to find somewhere to stay. Any internet user would do. You go straight onto YouTube, don't you, to look at tents, put your search into YouTube rather than into a search engine to look for base camp tents. So what did I get exposed to? Oh my God. Right, so I get exposed to all these amazing channels of people in 4x4s having 4x4 adventures. So because I know about all the whole van life thing, but there's something about that just doesn't attract me, because you're taking this big clumpy van round with you, and it's not free enough. You've got to lug your home round with you everywhere in this van. But the 4x4 overlanding, you've got a trailer, you can unhook it, set up base camp, then you've got this lovely, versatile, adventurous 4x4 to go exploring in. And oh my God, I'm thinking, the price of these vehicles and these trailer tents is the price more than what you pay for a house here. And I just think, forget the money for the house. Shall I just kit myself out and just live everywhere, be a 4x4 overland adventurer? That's the next thing. So I might call you one day, Tanya, and just say, "Oh, Tan, guess what I've bought? Guess where I'm going?"
I would be surprised 0%.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
People have said that to me before. What did your daughters think about you doing this and that? And I say, when I told them, they didn't bat an eyelid. They just looked up and carried on with what they was doing. They're used to it.
like,
Yeah. So if anybody knows, if any of your viewers are obviously younger, if they've got parents that are up my age group, up for adventure, I need a group. I wouldn't want to do that. Would be fun in a group, in a convoy. If anyone's up for overland adventuring, a team, yeah, I could very easily be persuaded.
there we go, mum is up for an adventure. Some of my viewers are older as well, so it's not just parents of my viewers, it's also my viewers. So you were talking about before when I asked if you wanted to do this, you were like, oh, but my memory's going, I don't know what word, I need preparation, I don't know, I'm going to forget words. This is me every stream.
I got my supplements today, look. It's
Oh.
probably the wrong way round, but this basically is a supplement for people who are starting with the signs of dementia and Alzheimer's. And I actually got it because the lady that is a practitioner, she has a customer whose father has Alzheimer's, and he said he started taking these supplements and could really see an improvement. So I thought, if it works for someone with Alzheimer's, it should start working for me, because I have officially been told from a test result that my memory is going. So there you go. Although I'm not going to keep repeating that, because words have
power.
They could be wrong, but just in case, I give full permission. If I start going out naked or shitting in the fruit bowl, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can swear what you want on here. 18 plus.
Free to put it all up on you. Obviously, me not actually shitting in the fruit bowl, but feel free to tell people what's going on. I mean, if you can't laugh about that sort of thing, there is a funny side to it. But yeah, you have my permission. Carry on YouTubing.
I love your mum. I love my mum too. So we have that in common. I'm up for adoption.
Oh, my arms are open. 4-legged, 2-legged, everyone welcome.
I was just about to say,
better.
My mum is like I don't even know the words for it, but has always looked after any lost soul or soul in need of a home, of a parent figure, just always. So you're on vlog number 32. How has, I'm purposely asking you things that I know a bit about, but how has getting videos up on YouTube been?
Oh God. What do you mean? Like, in what way?
Like the process, just the
technical process, or the personal and
both.
Emotional process? Process. Well, technically, usually it's okay. It's only got, at the moment, I have no Wi-Fi. I've got videos sitting for days waiting to be uploaded. I can't upload it. I'm going to try tonight, actually. Someone did say it worked when they did it off data. It took all night, but so it's okay. My thing is, even before YouTube, I've always been a photographer. Even before everyone had camera phones, I've always had cameras. We'd have disposable cameras when you was little, and normal film cameras, SLR, always. Yeah, so I film and take pictures all the time, and then sometimes I think, right, I need to film something for my vlog, but then I end up with a phone full of all this footage that I have to sift through, and I really need to sort this out, because I just spend my life looking for, where's that clip, where's that picture. So yeah, emotionally, oh my God, I actually don't want to the very first one, obviously, you sort of film it. You think, oh, I don't like my voice, I don't like my face, I don't like my teeth, I don't like my hair, I don't. And it was like, oh God, I've got to press upload, I've got to press upload. And you think it'd get easier, but every time I've got to hit that upload button, I hate it. And sometimes, actually, I just think, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. And then I just get all these lovely comments and messages. And I just think, oh, I cut. And people asking, what are you doing? Where are you? When's your next vlog? And they just proper cheer me on. And they say I'm inspiring them, but they inspire me. I've got subscribers that are now friends, and I've got a tent and a camp bed which a subscriber just left for me here. And yeah, so it's a double-edged sword. It's weird because you also have this very one-way relationship connection with people. So one of my subscribers, one day there was this woman pointing at me and going sort of like, and I'm going, because my car was parked in an odd bit jutting out, and I thought she wanted to get past. I'm going, do you want to get past? Do you want to get past? And she's going, and because she, in her mind, she's going, it's Solo 50 plus, it's Louise, it's Solo 50 plus, not realising that I haven't got a clue who she is. Obviously, once I found out who she was, I said, oh, I know you, because I know your comments.
They're people I know IRL, and I'm like, it's bad enough when it's with like people that
IRL
only
in real life.
Yes.
Oh, is that oh, I know a new acronym.
That is an acronym, internet word. Paladin is just the best mod on Twitch on the planet. Oh, we've just lost Mum. Where'd she go? My mother has disappeared. These are the technical differences we was having earlier. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we won't keep you too long until into the pitch.
Yeah, I will have to go because it's getting dark, and I don't want to leave the lights on and everything in my car and my phone plugged in. Well,
Stream, do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask my mum, the YouTuber? I feel like there was stuff that I really wanted to like talk about, but I've forgotten.
Well, I can always come back.
Yeah, I feel like I really enjoy doing this because I feel like it helps to explain me a lot. Why?
What was you going to say?
And say only if you like your videos, then go and subscribe.
Do what? No, you can't say that.
Okay.
Do you know, in a year, I have never ever said, subscribe to my channel, like my videos. I've never said it.
You can, however, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to me. I need the subscribers, okay? The greatest thing you'll ever know is just to love and be loved in return. I'm just going to have it on a magnet now. I have it on a magnet. Yeah.
Moulin Rouge. Oh, that's one of my favourite sayings. You should have got me one for my birthday.
I should have, but I was just so overwhelmed with the experience.
Like, you know, like van lifers and stuff and bikers all have their stickers.
Yeah, you should have vinyl stickers.
Slapping them all over the car. I want that on a sticker. Right. As you can see, it's getting... It's not getting dark. It has got dark.
But yeah, if you do have any questions for us, you can ask us on our social medias.
You know, any 50 plussers that want an overland adventure, send them my way.
She's putting it out there to
Twitch. Putting it out there.
Twitch
or anyone that's got a nice big 4x4 that they want to lend me, and a lovely trailer tent and camping gear.
Yeah, but that is it from us. It has been me, Tazzy, and my mum, Solo 50 plus expat Portugal over on YouTube.
See, I've forgotten already. You're a wonderful moderator,
Paladin.
Paladin.
Great.
Thank you,
Lord Paladin. Quite correctly.
I like that. Lord Paladin.
Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Just look. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.